So it gives me great pleasure to invite Natalie, and we must make her feel very welcome, please, because she is a bit nervous, but I know she's going to be fine. Over to you, Natalie, who is the Community Linkage Officer, and she's from Cape Town, so we're in her home city.
Hi, good afternoon once again, colleagues. Okay, as Andrew said, I'm a bit nervous, but I'll breathe and I will be okay. Okay, so what I'm speaking on today is community insights into harm reduction services for people who use drugs. So basically, the background of what CLM is all about. The South African Network AIDS Council, SANEC, has appointed the South African Network of People Who Use Drugs, SANPUT, to conduct community-led monitoring, which will track the availability, affordability, accessibility, acceptability, and the quality of HIV, TB, viral hepatitis, and broader sexual and reproductive health services provided in the Global Fund districts where key and vulnerable populations programming is being delivered, harm reduction facilities, and communities, e.g. mobile units. Okay, so basically where we have, where we did the surveys, so we did 3 provinces. We did it in Gauteng, Western Province, and KZN. And the districts that we covered was City of Cape Town, City of Johannesburg, Ekurhuleni, eThekwini, Pietermaritzburg, Sedibeng, West Rand, and City of Tshwane. So you can see the data. Okay, so the blue, it shows the actual target that we had to do, where the targets that we got from SANEC, and the orange is the actual amount of surveys that we collected. And then if you look at that, the green as the percentages of did we succeed in reaching everybody, or was there people that we couldn't reach. So basically what we, in the first year of CLM, there was a lot of hiccups. So we didn't collect a lot of data. But the second year, we managed to reach quite a few PWOD community. The second one, so in 2024, we did PWOD surveys, we did multi-sectoral meetings, community level engagements. We had a problem with one of the survey, which was the facility manager survey, where we were supposed to get a MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, to get into the clinics. Some of us had relationships with clinics as well, so it wasn't a problem of getting the data from the facility. But there were some of us that couldn't and were waiting on the Memorandum of Understanding, but we tried to do our best. So the data on here is a bit, as you can see, we moved up from where the PWOD surveys is. So our initial target was 500, but we did 1,638 surveys in the 8 districts, as well as the data capturer, where we are supposed to do 12, we only could manage to do 7. And the observation survey, which was the community-led monitors, we did the observation surveys where we had to observe the harm reduction facilities, the clinics, as well as the ask questions about the PWOD community. So the second year we did manage to reach our targets, and then we did in the third year, this is the overall from year 1 to year 3. So basically, the target was 6,000 for PWOD communities. We did 6.5. For the facility manager survey, we did 27, which made us, the percentage was 133, as well as the observation survey, we did, instead of 20, we did 33 surveys. Referrals was 4,800. That was the target, and we managed to reach 3,202 P-word community, where 2,119 were successfully linked to legal services, harm reduction services, as well as healthcare services. Facility engagements, we managed to do 53, so that was 66%, as well as the community level engagements, we did 95%. So as you can see from year 1 to year 3, every year our data rose, and we could reach a lot of people and link them to the services they needed. So basically, that is what the community needs was. So we went around and just asking it just what do you need in order for your life to be your life to better. So most of the communities mentioned it as they would like to have more harm reduction services, education and information, which is IC material, because they lack knowledge of harm reduction services, legal services, as well as regular peer support and general health needs, counseling, career opportunities, family support groups, which is very, very important in a person who wants to stop using drugs. Your family is the most important one for that support, as well as employment skills. Our aftercare services are very important. Like the one P-word community said, it's easy going to be on a program and your road to recovery, but once you are done there, it is what happens afterwards. So most of them are, if they are finished with their program or their treatment, most of them they go back to using, whereas because they don't have anything else to do, there's no aftercare services for them. And harm reduction services for people for stimulant use. Okay, so this is some of our advocacy events that we did in all 8 districts, where in each district, 50 P-word community was linked to healthcare services. So basically, they issued of the high number of P-word who wasn't accessing services was raised and prioritized as an advocacy issue. So SAM put and partnered with collaboration with healthcare facilities to link P-word to healthcare services to show them that apart from harm reduction services, there are other services also available. Clinics, open days were conducted in 6 districts, linking over 350 P-word community members to services, to healthcare services, and that was done in City of Cape Town, City of Johannesburg, eKuruleni, eThekwini, Citibank, and West Rand. Challenges and mitigation strategies was feedback from surveys were too long and terminology too difficult to understand, and Jabu can vouch for that. So SAM reviewed the surveys to raise P-word's needs. So we accommodated the P-word community on the actual questions that are supposed to be asked. So P-word lacked knowledge on harm reduction, as I mentioned, hepatitis, OST, human rights, the HIV status, and other healthcare issues. So SAM and partners hosted advocacy events on the above-mentioned challenges and barriers. Community members did not want to be referred to health facilities or services due to fear of stigma and discrimination. SAM and the monitors accompanied the P-word community to the healthcare services and harm reduction facilities to make sure that they get initiated onto their treatment and programs. When referring a P-word community to services, it was very challenging to do because of the referral follow-up. You don't get the P-word community in one location. You will get him there in one day, the next day that he he's lost to follow up. So it's a bit hard to track them. So this challenge is still ongoing. And we are doing our best just to make sure that everybody is linked to services. Thank you.